I'm Olivia Munson, and I'll be talking about the article that we read for EDFD 460, Leaning In, A Student's Guide to Engaging Constructively with Social Justice Content, written by DiAngelo and Sensoy. Overall, I really enjoyed this article, talking about the different ways that we can learn and teach about social justice issues, which can be very difficult at times. I like this because it gave 5 different guidelines throughout the article that we can use when teaching or learning. The first one is strive for intellectual humility, which can be very hard at times, but very necessary. Number 2, recognize the difference between opinions and informed knowledge. I think that we're all guilty of forming opinions that we aren't very educated about, so they aren't very valid. Number 3 is let go of personal anecdote evidence and look at broader societal patterns. It's important to look at how others see the world and how others are treated. Number 4 is notice your own defensive reactions and attempt to use these reactions as entry points for gaining deeper self-knowledge. It's important to not always get defensive and emotional when talking about social justice issues, but instead learn about ourselves and how these can help us. These emotions can help us. And number 5 is recognize your own social positionality, such as race, class, gender, or sexuality. How this informs your perspective and reactions to your instructor and those who work with you. I think that this guideline is the most challenging for me because it's hard to recognize that my own social positionality can blind me from seeing other positionalities and perspectives. As I learned in the article, positionality is the concept that our perspectives are based on our positions within society. It recognizes that where you stand in relation to others in society forms what you understand, which really makes sense because we are unable to really know and understand someone else's positionality, not because we don't want to, but because we really can't, because we haven't experienced what they have experienced on a daily basis, which I think can be challenging as a learner and a future educator. Some potential strategies that I learned in the text that it gives to do as practice is identify your own social positionality and stay attentive to how it informs your response to the course. Recognize the blind spots you may have in the result of your social groups. And then another strategy is to look for perspectives that are embedded in everyday content like textbooks, newspaper and TV articles, and TV news, which I think is really important because these are everyday ways we can look at how something is presented and if it's representing all people or just specifically a certain group. And they're not always obvious, but I think that we can challenge ourselves to look for these. So overall, in this article, I learned a lot, and I got some great techniques to help further my learning and teaching in the classroom one day. Thank you for watching.